Are you tired of feeling constantly busy, yet never getting anything done? Discover the secret behind actually living a productive life without having to be busy. Again, if you're new to the channel, I simply take philosophical ideas and put them into application. And I'm just here to serve. Now here's the thing. The myth of you having to be busy in order to live a productive life and actually accomplish your hopes and dreams can actually be a dangerous myth to believe in. It can prevent you from taking time on your goals and dreams and developing those and actually using your time in the most effective way possible. So we're gonna be talking about 4 different strategies that you can implement in your life today so that you can actually live a life that doesn't have to be plagued by this myth, that you can live a life that is actually productive, that you can live a life that is actually going to be effective. And stick around to the 4th one to see actually fully how this full strategy can be developed and implemented in your life today so that you can live a life that is productive. See, the truth is you can live a productive life without having to be constantly busy. And here's the thing, motion does not equal progress. And this means if you fill your life with so much motion, it might not be actual progress. It might not result in actual progress, but rather commotion, right? You might just be filling your life with so many different things, thinking that you're being productive, thinking that you're being busy, but actually this is another form of laziness. When you're constantly busy, you're stressed, you're anxious, and you can't use your time as best as possible. And also, if you're filling your life with so many different things, you might be running from that which you need to do. But productivity is not defined by how much you do, but rather how much are you working towards the goal that you have in your life. What are you actually doing to move the needle forward? That is true productivity. Are you actually being afraid of doing the work that you need to get done? Simply putting yourself out there, doing that work that you need to get done. Are you putting that away and rather doing another task that comes up in your mind and then you just divert to that task? Or do you actually do that which you need to get done? And I just want to be real, raw, and honest with you guys. Those things that I waste my time in often are because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what can happen to me. I'm afraid of what will result if I do this thing. The truth is, you should be afraid of what's going to happen to you if you don't do that thing that you know you need to do. You should be afraid of that. Because if you don't do this, how will your life be in 5 years? How will your life be in 10 years? If you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. So now we finally come to the 4 strategies. And these are powerful strategies that you can implement in your life today. It doesn't mean that you're going to be perfect right away, but these strategies will actually allow you to take control back of your life. These 4 strategies will help you take back control of your life, to not be mastered by your impulses and desires, but to actually be aligned with your goals and where you want to go. So the first thing is to actually set goals and priorities. You have to ask yourself, what do you want to achieve in your life and career? And once you know what you want to achieve, once you actually define that in one specific, measurable, achievable, relatable, and time-bound goal, actually build out the tasks, build out the steps that you need to do to get to that goal. See, when you're focused in on the task at hand, you have a goal, something that relates to you, something that you know that you can achieve, and you have a plan of action, a plan of success. You know you can get it done now. All that comes down to it is execute. All that comes down to it is put in the work, put in the hours, and now you don't have to spend time thinking about, if I try this, what is gonna happen? Obviously, you're gonna grow and progress, but if you have that mapped out, all you need to do is follow the steps, execute the order, right? Execute what you need to get done. Just simply do. You don't even have to spend time worrying about, really thinking about it, pondering upon it, because that is where we spend the most time. That is where we waste the most time. A lot of our time goes into thinking about things and worrying about things that aren't actually truly even there. Most of our worries are bigger in our mind than they are in reality. And I just want to give this truth to you because I want you to live a life that you are satisfied with what you're doing and you're actually accomplishing your goals and your dream. The second thing is to delegate your tasks. So, if you have the ability, if you have the opportunity to know what you need to get done, to have your tasks simply at hand, those tasks which don't align with your goal, try to see if you can delegate them to someone else. Right? Because if you spend your time doing tasks that aren't aligned with your goal, then that means you're not working towards your goal doing those other things. And a lot of people simply get very extreme with this, but you don't have to go to the extreme level where you don't do anything for yourself and you're simply, all you're doing is working. That's another bad thing to do, but rather you have so much going on around your life that could simply, like, you can ask someone and spread out the work between many different people. Then your time can be more effective because you yourself can be more effective at the task at hand. This is why it's important to prioritize your tasks. What tasks do you need to be doing that are the most important to do, and do them every single day so that you don't have to worry about it. The third strategy here is to simply take breaks. Now, be very careful with how you do this, right? Because a lot of the time we're like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break, and then we just scroll through social media, and then you're like, bam, an hour has passed and I've done nothing, no work. Take breaks, go on a nice little walk, do something that is going to be quote unquote productive, but rather it relaxes and eases your mind. Whether this is like actually just twiddling your thumbs or going outside for a little walk, doing something that relaxes your mind is a good thing. So when you're actually doing your work, focus on having those blocks of time that are solely focused on getting the main thing, the main priority, the main task that done, so that you can actually, when you take a break, you know that you accomplished that task and you're simply using that break as a switching of your mind to do the next task. The fourth strategy here is to schedule time for yourself. And what I would suggest is schedule a whole day for yourself out of the week. I like doing Sundays. That's my time to go to church, to relax, to actually take the time to just simply chill and think about what's going to happen this next day, and to simply just spend time for rest. And what this is going to do is going to motivate you to be more productive during the week, because you know that you have a day set aside to actually take time to rest, that's actually devoted and prioritized for rest, because rest is important. You know, we're not machines that should work 24/7, but we're human. We need to spend time with those who are around us and actually appreciate the time that we have in life, because so many times we could be working, being productive, doing all this stuff, but we don't take the time to actually be great. See, the truth is you only have one life, and obviously being productive and accomplishing your goals and dreams is important. But if you don't take the time to simply set aside time, just take time to rest and be grateful for what you have in life, then you'll never truly live a good life, because your whole life will be defined by the hustle, the grind, rather than just being a person and being alive, because this life is all that we have right now. So if you're tired of being constantly busy and never getting anything done, I hope that these strategies would actually cause you to change. I hope that these strategies would be implemented in your life today. As a recap, we need to set goals and priorities, delegate the tasks, take breaks, and actually schedule a day or a time that is used specifically for rest. When you're not constantly busy and when you're not constantly on the run, you can actually be focused on the task at hand. You can actually be focused on pushing the bar forward. And again, if you like this video, I just hope that you would go to this link. This link, what this is going to do is going to lead you to the Awaken Your Potential free course. And if you haven't heard about this, it's simply a free course that I have that is I believe so beneficial to people who want to grow, because this gives you a map on how you can go about taking your life to the next level, actually awakening your potential, actually doing the things which you know that you need to do and getting them done. I've built out a full strategy so that you can do so, and I really believe in this. And I simply have it for free so that anyone that has the time can actually watch this and actually put it into action. If you've appreciated the video, hopefully you'll appreciate my other content. And like always, keep learning and growing. Awaken your potential. Let's arise.